Hi everyone, this is the Legendary R back again with more. This time I'm going to be doing another Beyblade Burst unboxing. This is going to be for... So this is the Dynamite Battle All-in-One set. Yeah, I have to hold the camera manually because of how big the box is. But yeah, you can kind of see some of the details on the box. And what I wanted to say is that this video is sponsored by you. And by that I mean, for all of you that have actually watched my videos and supported me, yeah, I basically end up getting money from YouTube, and that's what I use to buy things like this, where I actually get some Beyblade stuff, and then you have more videos more videos to enjoy from me. Also, let's look at the box a little bit more. So let's the Takara logo. I'm trying to show all of it, but yeah. Basically, all the sides of the box just shows you what it comes with, like what the set comes with. And then, like even at the top, it just shows what the set comes with, which is kind of funny that on every side they just kind of show the same thing. But anyway, on the back of the box, they actually show you, it doesn't just show you what the set comes with anymore. It also shows you the parts. And over here, I might have to zoom in on it. But over here, they actually show you what you need to do in order to get the Perfect Gear Divine Belial. So for Perfect Gear Divine Belial, you need to get Vanish Fafnir, Saber Valkyrie, Astral Spriggan with the Astral Spriggan set, and then Guilty Longinus, and then you'll have the Perfect Gear Divine Belial. And that's just something to note because for those of you that don't, this set is basically for the people that have never actually started Dynamite Battle yet, or people that just need it for the arena, basically. Anyway, let's get into the unboxing. Okay, so I am back, and I know this isn't everything because I still have to get to the arena, but this is basically everything in terms of what I'll show right now on screen. So you have two launchers. There's actually one that's less spin, which is supposed to look like this. I really like how they have straight ripcords, like right out of the box. But yeah, this is a less spin light launcher, which these are actually pretty these are pretty hard to find now in terms of Takara Tomy launchers, since they've basically stopped giving them out whenever they release a Beyblade for Dynamite Battle and Burst Ultimate. Then here is the light launcher. Yeah, this other light launcher, the right one. I really like this color scheme for it. So they both have, it's basically like light and dark kind of thing, and that's what makes this unique. And now let's get into the parts of the Beyblades. Oh, I forgot. These are the clips for the arena. There's only two this time. There's only two sets this time instead of three, because of the way that the stadium is set up. Anyway, the layer is Roar Bahamut. Yeah, this is Roar Bahamut, and then it has the 6 armor. So, Roar Bahamut, I never had this before. This is actually really rare. So this Beyblade, like the layer at least, is actually exclusive. Is not this version is exclusive to the set, which this is the violet version of Roar Bahamut, and this actually was shown in the anime. Well, the original color version of Bahamut was actually released as a random booster, and when they released it as a random booster, it was actually really expensive. So I guess this is one way to kind of lower down the price overall, like for the people that wasn't lucky enough with the random booster. So here's the DB core. The DB core is Bahamut. Yeah, I really like the colors for it, but the DB core for Bahamut is basically, it looks really amazing. Also on the back, the gimmick for it is actually shown. which is there's two rubber pieces that kind of act as burst stoppers. And so even though there's basically no teeth and there's only slopes, those two rubber pieces will be what makes the Beyblade stop from bursting. Also, there's this rubber piece in the middle. The rubber piece in the middle also makes contact with the driver, and when it does that, it will actually make the Beyblade also hard to burst. But please keep in mind that this rubber can wear down over time, and that means that over time, Rubber Bahamut will actually burst easier. So, yeah, be careful with that. I think you'll be fine as long as you don't keep on, as long as you don't take apart your Beyblades a lot or, use them really, really, really often in terms of like taking them apart, putting them back together. Other than that, you should be fine. Here is the blade. The blade is called Roar. I know it looks pretty bad without stickers, but I still like the color scheme. Anyway, Roar is actually pretty circular, but its gimmick is that it becomes even more circular as you lose clicks. So I guess it's supposed to be, well, I'm trying to do it like this. I guess it's supposed to be I think in the beginning there's actually a nice amount of ways. I think these two parts are pushed in, and there's basically like there's more gaps for more recoil. And then as it gets closer to bursting, it actually becomes more of like a perfect circle, which is the gimmick for most Bahamut Beyblades. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking it's supposed to do. But yeah, I think this might be good for defense, which that's basically what it's used for. So yeah, seems good. Then here is the armor. The armor is called Six. Six originally came out on, I guess, Cyclone Ragnarok. But I think most of the armors don't really matter unless you're worrying about the weight or weight distribution. Either way, it's still one of the ways to get the 6 armor. There's not so many ways to get it by now. Here's the disc. The disc is called Karma. Karma originally came out on Guilty Longinus, and Karma is actually kind of one thing I want to say about Karma, because I actually do have a recolor of it. When you have Karma, please be careful with it, because if you're going against the Beyblade as rubber, you can actually, if the Beyblade with Karma actually tips over, then it could destroy the rubber on the Beyblade or any kind of detailing. So yeah, just be careful with Karma. Either way, it's basically like it's basically a disc that's shaped like a blade. It almost reminds me of the old Beyblade logo. But yeah, it's just really sharp and meant for, I guess, attack. Either way, that's about it for the Karma disc. Okay, so the driver is called Metal Drift. The reason why it's called metal is because there's a metal cap on it, and I'm not sure if this one's updated or not, but it should be updated where the springs don't really mess with the teeth much. Either way, the whole gimmick of it is that this piece is actually free spinning, this gray piece, and because it's so low to the ground, it'll actually spin for a really long time. So it's basically just a stamina kind of driver. And the original drift came out on Lucifer the End. Okay, so the layer is Dynamite Belial. So this is Dynamite Belial. This is like a recolor of it. It is the gold recolor, and no, Bell does not go gold turbo, from what I know from the anime. I think this is just kind of like a recolor, as if Belial was able to turn gold turbo, as if Belial was able to become gold turbo somehow. Here's the DB core. The DB core is Belial. Well, Belial 1, since there's 3 now. Belial 1, I don't have much to say about it, but I really like the recolor for it. It's basically one of those Beyblades where where there's no gimmicks, and because this was actually the very first Dynamite Battle Beyblade to be released, you don't really get much of a don't really have many things going for it. It's just kind of there, but I think it might be one of the better ones for probably teeth wear over time, maybe. Here's the dynamite blade. Here's the dynamite blade. The dynamite blade, yeah, this is the first release of it basically, but this is actually a recolor, of course. Either way, I'm not really too sure what to say about it, but I know that this is actually one of the parts that actually can work with some of the gears. Dynamite can actually work with F gear, so if you have F gear, then you can actually upgrade Dynamite. And it also works with L gear too. So if you have both of those, then you can actually use it on Dynamite. Then here is the armor. The armor is called 3. I'm not sure when 3 originally came out, but I know that it just has 3 sides to it, so that's something. Here's the disc. It's called Nexus. Nexus, yeah, this is the first release of Nexus, basically. But Nexus is meant to be compatible with the S gear. It's also meant to be compatible with the D gear too, if you have either of those. And I feel like with S gear, at least, since I only have S gear, it actually does make the Beyblade heavier and does help a lot more. So if you have S gear, you could put S gear on here, or D gear, either one. But yeah, there's not really much else to say about it. That's all its only purpose is for, basically. Here is the driver. The driver is called Venture. So Venture, yeah, this is the first release of Venture, like on the Beyblade itself. Yeah, this is not the original color for it, but the only thing I can really say about Venture is that the main gimmick of it is that there's rubber around the main center plastic piece. So that means that whenever the Beyblade is actually knocked around or is kind of trying to regain its balance, it'll actually speed up a little bit because of the rubber. So it's kind of like a version of Unite in a way, if you think about it. And this piece is actually compatible with V gear and VS gear. So if you have either of those, then you could feel free to put it on here. Just be careful though, because the Venture driver actually has with VS gear or V gear, it basically becomes like a dash driver, or even maybe stronger than that. So yeah, if you have Beyblades like the Pro Series Beyblades that might be weak to that, don't put Venture V gear, VS gear on it. Okay, Roar Bahamut. I'm trying so hard to put it together. Roar Bahamut. Oh, wait, what? Oh wow, that's really tight. Okay, this Beyblade is gonna be pretty much impossible to burst, from what I could tell, because like while I was sliding it, it took a whole lot of force. Even though it might take like a little bit of force to get past this area, after you get past this area, then like near the middle, it just becomes really hard to burst. So yeah, Royal Bahamut, I have good hopes for it. Well, high hopes for it. Okay, Dynamite Belial. Whoa. Yeah, these clicks actually seem really strong. Like you can actually hear how loud those clicks were. And yeah, I have high hopes for it. It's actually one of the Beyblades that I haven't had until now, so now I have basically every version of Belial. Anyway, let's get into some test battles. Okay, so for those of you that actually want to see the stickers, here are the stickers. I'm not sure where I'll put this in the video, but here they are. I just show this because for the people that just want to basically get the Beyblade, then I guess craft the stickers or something like that, then here they are. Okay, so the Dynamite Battle Arena basically comes like this after you unpackage it. So what you have to do is turn it. It'll turn like the clear part, and then you actually put the clips on, like here. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure if you can see it, but there's actually the word Beyblade there on both sides, and also this stadium is not just a regular kind of black, like it's not just a regular black color. It is actually it's a clear black. So that means that if you have any kind of designs or kind of like So basically, if you have any kind of designs, you can actually put the design under the arena and then it'll show through. I wonder if this works. Yeah, it works. So the Beyblade Premiere kind of sticker that I have, it actually shows through, and if you have something like lights maybe, then that might work too. Anyway, let's get into the test. Anyway, we're gonna do a few test battles, and then I'll make these two battle each other. The test battles will be against Astral Spriggan over Quattro, and Ultimate Valkyrie, Legacy Variable Dash, and then Divine Belial, Nexus, Adventure. So, yeah, these three versus these two. We're gonna start with the battles with Roar Bahamut. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go, shoot. Wow. Okay, I kind of launched Bahamut on top of Spriggan. It's kind of hard to see it, but yeah. Sorry if there's any kind of dust or dirt. I didn't expect to seem so dirty already. Oh wow, it's coming down to the wire. And Bahamut takes round 1. Takes that battle with a spin finish. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot. Whoa! That was one huge hit. And Bahamut takes that battle with an over finish. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot. Let's see how Adventure does. Okay, it's kind of stalling. I didn't realize that there's actually a height difference with Bahamut. Okay, Belial's doing his best. And Bahamut takes the win again. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot. Okay. Okay, that was a KO. So Dynamite Belial winning his first battle is actually pretty good. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot. Okay, Belial's coming around. Okay, small hits. Big hit. Let's see how Belial can hold on. And Dynamite Belial takes the win with a spin finish. Go. Shoot. Okay, let's see what happens. This is basically an evolution battle between the Belial Beyblades. Okay, Divine's not doing good, and Divine goes down. Dynamite Belial takes that round with a spin finish. Basically, both of these two have overcame their challenges. Now, let's see if they will actually... Let's see which one will win against each other. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot. Okay, best of 3, I guess. So, 2 points wins. Bahamut staying in the center. He's actually defending a lot. It's really defensive. Belial's doing his best to break through. Let's see if Belial will win it all. Bahamut's holding on. And Bahamut takes the win. Round 1 with a spin finish. Go shoot. Okay. Wow, Belial got in a big hit. Actually, that would have knocked out Bahamut if it had a different driver. Okay, Bahamut staying in the center. Belial's doing his best to break through. Let's see if Bahamut will take the win. Belial's doing his best. And Bahamut takes the win again with another spin finish. So what do I think of the Dynamite Battle All-in-One set? So, the Dynamite Battle All-in-One set is actually a great set to have. I say it's great because you don't just get the launchers with it. Like, you don't just get the launchers, which are already kind of hard to find at this point. Like, in terms of a right and left spin launcher under Takara Tummy that's not made by Hasbro. And then you also get two Beyblades, which one is the main protagonist Beyblade, and then the other one is one of the main protagonists, basically friends Beyblade. Yeah, I feel like it's actually worth it just for Royal Bahamut alone, because Royal Bahamut online is really expensive. I think when I was looking online now, it's about 200 USD, like 200 US dollars. Over 200 US dollars, I mean. And that's actually going to probably go up even higher over time. So please be mindful of that. And if you do get this arena or just a Beyblade, I hope you enjoy it. That's all I can really say. But yeah, that's all I can really say is like the main draw for it. And if you do like Golden Beyblades, or if you're really a big fan of Belial or Bell maybe, then you could get this. And yeah, then I guess you could get it for Belial. But I feel like one of the bigger draws for this whole set is the arena. Because the Dynamite Battle Arena is bigger than the normal arena. And because of being bigger, it can actually fit, it could fit probably 3 Beyblades if you have Metal Fight. Then for the burst, for Beyblade Burst and like Plastic Generation, it could fit those too. It could probably fit. But I feel like for single layers, you could probably do a 3-way battle. So yeah, I feel like this arena is just a great it's a great opportunity to get the arena if you don't have it. So that's what I think of the set. I feel like it's great for collectors, people that want to get a Beyblade that's good, probably competitively because of Royal Bahamut, of course. The layers, I mean, the core itself is actually really good for burst resistance. And then for the people that want to have fun, it's really fun. So yeah, I definitely recommend it for everyone. I mean, I think the price tag might be high, but that's basically the only thing I can really say about it. Because of Beyblade Burst ending and everything. Because of Beyblade Burst having already ended and everything. So, yeah. Like if you want, share if you want, and subscribe to become a legend in the making. See you next time, bye, and we are proven to be legendary. Stay legendary.